Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Got some great pictures and great video last night at the Speedrome. Excuse me, as well as some sinus issues that I picked up there. But anyway, we're going to go forward here. As I mentioned the other day, I've got a nice flea market video here with some unpacking some die casts for everybody to see. Thank you guys. I really like the die casts that I picked up, some cards that I picked up, and some other goodies along the way. Because flea markets are very, very fun places, and you never know what you are going to find. So we're going to start off with some die cast. These are from 1999. They're Toys R Us editions, and they're one of 9,999. But they do not appear to be serial numbered. And they do look a little chrome, but this one is a Darrell Waltrip edition from his next to last season. There's what the back of the package looks like, so we're going to set that over there out of the way. And then I got one of, I believe it's Johnny Andretti. Yes, Johnny Andretti. I couldn't remember who was driving for Richard at that time, but it's a very nice STP car. You see with the where it's normally petty blue, it's got a little bit of chrome or silver. Then we have a Dale Earnhardt Jr. 1997 Wrangler Chevrolet. One of the cars that he made an early start in his Busch Series career. You see the back of the package. Very nice. Then I got another one of these from 1991 or 92. Pontiac Excitement 400. Just the track cars. It looks like 92 there, so we'll go with that. Up next is another 90, well, this says 89 on the back, so I'm going to go with that. Sterling Marlin, when he was driving the Sunoco car. Looks like there was some, I guess that's on the outside of the package maybe. But nonetheless, Sunoco Oldsmobile for Billy Hagan. So 1989 on that one. There you see the back of it. And this is not a flat bottom. The flat bottoms didn't have this little blister on the bottom, so it allowed them to stand up like such. Next up from 1998, Buckshot Jones, Busch Series car that he drove, his family-owned team. There you see some of the other sponsors, Keebler and Brunswick. A very unique-looking car. Then up next, I seen these two, I guess they're from different years, but it's literally the same card in it. This one's from 89, because you have that particular car on the package of Harry Gant. And the back of the package does say 1989 on it. And then this one is from 1991. Again, almost identical car. And if you look at the fronts of the cars on these older racing champions, and I just now noticed this one is molded in a Pontiac, and the other one on the right is molded as an Oldsmobile. So, very unique difference there. I didn't even notice that when I picked them up. But this one's molded as a Pontiac, this one's molded as an Oldsmobile. The last die cast I got here, and I've never seen these before, and it says Race to Cub Scouting, and it's like just a Cub Scout car, but it's endorsed by Jeff Gordon, which I thought was rather unique. There's the back of the package. Excuse me. With a little bit of information about the Scouts. And again, it is not a Jeff Gordon car, but it is a Chevy. It's the Monte Carlos. It's going to be 95 or thereabouts. And it does have Jeff on the cover. So it's not a Jeff car, but it is a Jeff Gordon endorsed figure, or a die cast. I said figure because up next we have one of the Racing Champions Racing Superstars, Richard Petty. So there you have the 43 in the pits, and there you have a generic mold of Richard Petty. Almost all these figures had this generic body painted up with their colors. There's the STP helmet. There's the signature cowboy hat. And there you see the other drivers you could get. Bill Elliott, Ken Schrader, Sterling Marlin, Hamilton, Petty, and Cope. So, of course, Bill was sponsored by Coors Light and Kenny was sponsored by Kodiak at the time. That's why there is no logos or no wording on their uniforms. Now, I did get a large tin, one of those popcorn tins that people get around Christmas time. It was just packed full of cards. So I went through it, not real thoroughly, but I did go through it and pull out some interesting cards here. Did get a Bobby Labonte rookie, 91 max. Todd Bodine rookie from 91 max. Got a couple of those, actually. Got several of those, I think. Robbie Gordon, 97 premium. I believe this is also a rookie. Ward Burton, I know that's a rookie. That is not the rookie card, but it's the same set as the rookie card. There's another Todd. Then we got the silver signature Joe Montana from 95 Upper Deck. Tammy Jo Kirk rookie. I believe this Ron Barfield is a rookie, but I'm going to have to double check that. There's the Elliott Sadler rookie card. A couple inserts here. P.J. Jones Finish Line Trucks, as well as Rick Corelli and Ron Hornaday. So that's the Hot Shoes insert set. And then some of these NASCAR 50th anniversary cards. David Pearson. There's Benny Parsons driving the J.D. Stacy sponsored Rainier card. Looks like I got another Pearson there from a different era. So very cool to get a few of those inserts and some rookie cards. Then I came across these, and I thought these were rather unique. Oh, I do have one more Upper Deck card, Reggie Jackson, part of that championship pit crew. The front of these is going to be very plain, but when you flip them over, they have 91 max backs. So I don't know if that was what kind of printing error that was, but I've never seen this before, so it just struck me immediately as very unique. And this next one, even though it's not listed as, but I consider it because it's the first card that I've seen printed of his. I'm not going to go into my story about the sales that I had on these years ago, but this was a pretty hot seller about 2004 for me, and I imagine it's probably going to be a lot hotter seller now, and I'm probably going to end up putting this card on eBay. But a 1995 Optima XL Chad Knaus when he was a tire changer for Jeff Gordon. The back of the card is merely a puzzle piece for the rest of the crew members that they, I think it was like a Jeff Gordon puzzle or something or other. But yes, look at that young Chad Knaus back in about 1994, 1995, fixing to change a rear tire for Jeff Gordon. So I do have a sleeve for this, and I do have a top loader for this. This is probably going to make its way to eBay very soon, because I can probably get quite a bit of my money back on this alone based on the sales that I had back in 2004. So I'm going to set those cards aside. Then the other goodies that I got some racing programs. I think you guys are going to enjoy these as well. This first one is not, but it's 1984 Baseball All-Star Game program, and I was kind of thumbing through it, and you open this little sleeve up, and it has, for the AL and the NL, all of the nominees for the All-Star Game that year. So I'm going to have to look through this very carefully. But I thought that was super cool that it had those fold-outs still in it. You know, very nice condition. So I'm going to take my time and look through this one. And I'm going to pull these die cast off before I create an avalanche here, because I want to be able to just lay the rest of these books and such out. So there's a company that made these yearbooks for the Indianapolis 500. So I got one for 1980. There you see Johnny Rutherford, and there's Johnny with Tim Richmond on the side pod. Tim ran out of gas. Johnny gave him a ride back. And these yearbooks just talk about that previous year's Indy 500. All sorts of really cool pictures in these. Statistics, information. So there's some, all sorts of stories in here. So this one is the 1980 edition. I picked up a few more. I've got one, and some of these covers are a little worn, but nonetheless. So I got 1974 with Johnny Rutherford. Very cool. Up next is 1975. That'd be Allenser Sr. I'm sorry, is that Senior or Donahue? Being a Gurney Eagle, it's probably Donahue. But nonetheless, there you see Tom Sneva flipping as a rookie. And then the final one of those I picked up was 1977. And that would be A.J. Foyt's fourth Indianapolis 500. So 61, 64, 67, and 77. So very nice. A.J. Foyt. Again, I'll have to take some time and go through these. But those were the yearbooks. But I got a bunch of programs. And I think you guys might wow at some of these. So I got one from 1959. So, and 500 use these almost yearly, just a generic cover. But again, this has a lot of the ads in here from the day, statistics from the previous 500s, stories leading into it. So all sorts of interesting things in these programs. So I got one from 1959, one from 1961. So, and it's the 50th anniversary. I just now seen that. The 50th anniversary of the 500. And this would be A.J. Foyt's first 500 win. Next up, 1960. So it looks like that since that was the gold anniversary, they just made the color different on it, but that's 1960. Then we have one from 1956. 1957. Excuse me, we've got two more to go. One from 1969. And the final one, which is the oldest out of all these, 1955. And of course, that was a very tragic Indy 500. That was the one that Bill Vukovich was killed in while he was leading. But these, again, these programs, they have so much information. There's so much history in these. It's really interesting to see all the ads and all the different, just the way the English language was written back in the day. So a lot of nice pictures, a lot of nice ads, a lot of nice stories. I can't wait to take the time and just read these. And that's really weird too, right here. The 39th Indy 500. What was this year's, like the 105th? So that just gives you an idea how far back these go and how much history is involved there. So 1955, that's 66 years ago, somewhere in that neighborhood. That's been a little bit. So and these are in super shape. I mean, this one is in the worst condition. There's some stains and some creases and whatnot on there, but the price that they had them marked at, there was just no way I was walking from any of these books. Had to add them to my collection, so I'm very excited to kind of have an opportunity. What I feel is a nice piece of racing history. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's Flea Market Find videos. Tomorrow we'll probably get back to cracking some packs because that's what we like to do here. Just haven't had an opportunity to do it. I've got a few more cards coming in. I know I got some cards coming in hopefully soon from Danny. He had a break the other night, did pretty good on it, got some nice cards out of it. I do have some other sets that I want to review here I think you'll enjoy. Of course, we have tons of older wax to rip. And I think right now, Bean's card blog said he would be interested maybe in 2 spots in the 92 Max break. If that's a yes, then we have one more spot left. I think we'll do $11 per spot if everybody's cool with that. That way, that is delivered. That is 9 packs per spot. And that kind of covers all my shipping and my supplies, etc., etc. You know, definitely not getting rich on anything of this nature. Just making stuff available for you guys and having a little fun. So when we get all 4 spots accounted for, which, you know, as of right now, I believe there's 1 spot left. When we get all 4 slots filled up, then we'll pull the trigger on it and set a date and a time and have some fun ripping some 92 Max Black. And hopefully somebody can pull an 89 Dale Earnhardt Max Rookie. That would be super awesome. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. We'll be back tomorrow ripping some packs, reviewing some sets, or something else. Not sure what we all got planned here, but we will have something going on. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.